Hey, this is Stacia, and I'm back to show you my final game at Parma on October 16th. This game, I played against Mike Krosky, rated 1700, and I was sitting 1 out of 2 at this point, and so it's like a key game then, because it's like if I lose this game, I will lose rating points, but if I win, I will win rating points. Obviously, I'd rather do the latter, not the former. So let's go. And then I'd like rather do a ladder mate. Okay, bad joke. All right, let's go. E4, E5, knight F3, knight C6, bishop C4, the Italian game, knight F6. Okay, so Krosky wised up because we've had many games that go bishop C5, and then I play B4, the Evans Gambit, and he's been getting crushed by the Evans Gambit. Yeah, so like I've been getting really nice positions, like winning positions. The last few times I played him, just several months ago now. So he wised up. He didn't go bishop c5. He avoided that and played knight to f6. Okay, so now I could play my knight g5 if I want, or I can play d4. So I went with d4. It's just a more aggressive move. Knight g5 looks aggressive, but when black plays correctly, white wins a pawn and goes into turtle mode and defense mode. Not my favorite thing. So I went here. Castle, bishop e7. Okay, so we are in a Scotch Gambit again. And last game, my opponent played bishop to c5. And in that game, I played e5, and he blundered with this move, which loses a piece. Queen e2, and then, yeah, this is what happened that game. Takes. He would love to take back, but unfortunately the knight's pinned. And then he went here, and that's it. So that was that game. So this game he went bishop e7. And that it's a little more passive, but it does block the e-file. And I have to admit, I think if you're going to go bishop e7, why not take the pawn first? I don't know, am I crazy? Don't answer that. I just think like, okay, if you're going to go bishop e7, why not go here? Rook e1, d5. Well, I guess it's going to go into that line I showed before, isn't it? With here, I can play here now, takes, knight c3, yeah. All right, so, but like, let's just say that I don't play that move. I just go, bishop b5. Well, computer hates that move, I see. Now it wants to go bishop c5. Okay. I guess this is really good for black. Well, they're about to castle. So if I can't win that knight right now, then yeah. Yeah, if I go here, I think they just castle and they're actually like better. Makes sense. So this move is really important. This bishop takes d5. It's the only real move there. Aside from knight c3, which might be the Nachmanson Gambit. Oh no, it's the canal variation. Wow. That is interesting. And then I've never seen this. Don't know if you guys have. So we're offering for them to take. And then we could either take with a knight or a rook. Oh, actually, we have to take with a rook. It says if we take with a knight, we're losing after bishop e7. Because I guess black has like 2 extra pawns and they're quite awesome and they're protected. So that's not good. So we take with a rook, I guess. And then if they go bishop e7 here, which is not the main move, we can play, now we have knight takes d4. The rook's helping. Wow, that's interesting. I when I see lines like that, they appeal to me. So I may try to play that sometime. But for now, I'm happy I discovered it. Okay, so anyway, I was just trying to understand what's going on here, but I don't understand this opening, if you can tell. So bishop e7, I just went e5. I'm like, look, I feel like I should play this. So knight to e4. Now, unlike the last game, I don't think I should go queen e2. The queen is putting pressure here, right? Like I would like to win that pawn back, possibly. So queen e2 doesn't make as much sense. Also, f2's not really under fire because there's no bishop on c5. So I feel like f2 is like very safe. So rook e1 here. So he goes d5. Okay, we're still in theory, I see. And I just took en passant, and he took back, and we're still in theory. Oh, this is the first move out of book. Okay, so it turns out I should play bishop d5, which I don't understand. Why am I playing that? I mean, I do understand I need to save the bishop. It's under attack. But why I'm going here, I'm not sure. Like, am I intending to take that knight? I'm not really sure. Like the main move is castles now. If we were to explore this just a little, yeah, and then white just takes. They just take here. And then they take the pawn. Huh. Okay, and this is just an equal position. But black has double pawns, but they also have two bishops. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily like this position. So I don't, but I guess bishop d5 is like the only good move. Okay, well, in the game, I play bishop b3. Oh, this is actually fine. It says black's slightly better, but they probably have to play precisely. So let's see what happens. Okay, I'm turning the computer off. I'm turning everything off. Let's just talk about the game now. Okay, so he pinned me with bishop to g4. I thought this move was reasonable, and I decided that I would play bishop to g5. I just want to develop. That bishop is pinned, and I thought if he castles, which he did, I thought, hey, I'll take, and he has to take with a knight. I guess in hindsight, that does kind of help that knight. I mean, I could play queen takes d4, I guess. But if I do right now, he could mess up my pawns on the king side. I'm not saying this is so terrible, but I don't think I should allow that in general. So I'm checking with the engine now. Yeah, it likes black a little bit. It's minus 0.8 for black. You can just go knight g6. And yeah, I'm not going to be using that G file with the knight there. So then this structure doesn't make sense, really. I kind of like black too. So, okay, anyway, I'll turn the engine back off. Okay, so C3 is what I played, Gambit style. And I thought, okay, I doubt I have like full compensation for a pawn. But I don't care. I'm just going to play actively and pose problems if I can and just play a game of chess. I mean, I doubt I would play this in a classical game, this move, but in a rapid game, I think it makes sense. So here, knight g6. Okay, so now I think knight g6 is normally a good move, but I also think that in conjunction with the bishop on g4, it's maybe not, because I don't think he wants to take here and help me develop and put more pressure on f7 and get my rook to d1. But now he can't really go bishop h5. So I played h3, which I think is accurate. Yeah, top engine move. Okay, cool. I thought this is accurate because it punishes this setup. So the bishop kind of has to retreat, and there's really not a good place for that bishop to go. So all the way here. So, okay. I feel like I made a little bit of progress. Queen c2, trying to play rook d1. He played bishop f5, just getting the bishop back out, I guess, but I felt like that just kind of waste time. Queen d2, and yeah, and now he plays knight to e7. Okay, so my opponent came up with the idea of knight e7, bishop g6, and yeah, maybe he could go for like this and knight c6 and try to do something like that. I think that's probably a good idea, but it's a pretty slow plan in an open position. So I'm not sure about that. I mean, I honestly think the best thing to do would be to, I don't know, play queen e7, just get the rooks in the center, just something like that. So let's see what the engine says. Yeah, engine says rook e8, which is a little bit risky, if you ask me. Rook e8, because I don't know. I mean, that pawn is pinned and attacked. I wouldn't play rook e8 unless I calculated out what's going to happen. Okay, but he played this move. It's a little bit passive, right? And now I go rook a d1. So now my rook's lined up with this queen. That's one good thing for me. And now he goes knight c6, blocking the c pawn. So I was not impressed with that move, because you're not going to come here unless you get c5 in. I don't know. I mean, he needs more center control. I thought he should play, yeah, like the computer's giving knight g6, which is funny. I mean, he could have also played this. This was his idea. But even that seems really slow, right? Like, maybe I can play knight e5. Yeah, maybe I can. Okay, and okay, I thought c5. Is c5 any good? Let's just see. Like, what if he did this? Oh, he can't do that. That unprotects the knight. I just realized that. Oh, wow. So, yeah, this is kind of a hard position to play, I guess. Computer gives a5. Yeah, I like that move, actually. That's annoying. Okay. Gaining space on the queen side. Okay, so I went rook ad1, knight c6, and now here I was starting to feel good about my position. I started looking for ideas, and I love this move, queen f4. It's top engine move, yay. I mean, that's annoying because the knight is pinned, and now I'm threatening to maybe take the knight and then take the bishop. That's sort of the idea. The other idea is just to coordinate. You know, I could possibly do stuff on the king side now. Okay, so he went rook e8, and yeah, my spidey sense was tingling. I'm like, ooh, you cannot do this. You cannot do this. This looks like too much coordination. And here I do find the best move. So if you want to pause your video, see if you can find it, go ahead and do so now. Okay, so I want to play rook takes d6. That would be so great, wouldn't it? The problem with this is he will first take, and then when I take with the knight, he will, I guess, play queen takes, I guess. And, well, here I could take here. So wait, this isn't right, is it? Yeah, actually, this is still a little bit better for white. But I didn't like the look of my knight being demoted to the first rank like this. So I found a different move. I decided I do want to play this. Oh, the other thing I wanted to show, I forgot to show this. Oops. Oh, actually, never mind. Yeah, never mind. Okay, I took here. This is the right idea. Because he cannot take with the knight. That would lose the queen and the bishop. So he has to take with the queen here. But now I take and do the same thing. And it isolates the pawn, and I win the bishop, and my knight is still on f3. This is just a much better position. And hey, it's 2 pieces for a rook, which is a strong exchange. So I felt like I was much better here, and the computer agrees. It says +7. Okay, so knight e5. And I feel like the old Stacia, you know, would be like, oh, let's trade. And then go into this or something, and then be like, wait, why did I trade? I have two pieces versus a rook, but I just fixed his pawns, and position's like easier to play for black than it was. So I saw that this is probably good. I probably still have an advantage there. But what about this move, knight g5? That looks so nice, doesn't it? And here I calculated some lines, and it started looking like I was going to be able to just sacrifice at some point. And guess what? It was true. So g6, which I saw, queen f6, and then he played h6. And I was really hoping for this move. So if you want to pause and find the move that I played here, go ahead and do so now. Okay, so rawr, bishop takes f7. You can't take with the queen because it's protected, and you can't take with the king because that's illegal. So you have to take with the knight, which means that g6 is loose. So queen takes g6 check. Now if he goes here, he just gets checkmated. So he went here. And then here I saw the move knight e6 check, king e7, knight d5, king d7, and knight f6. And yes, I actually calculated all this all the way back when I played knight g5. So I'm pretty happy with this. Calculation training is working. Yay. So yeah, okay. He actually, right here, he like resigned. But king d7's forced. This is all forced. So one of my better games, I would say, at least the latter part of the game, which is good because I used to play the early middle games the best in my games, and then later not play accurately. I'm starting to play more accurately in the late middle game and towards the end, especially if I'm attacking. So, and the calculation is happening. So, I mean, if you look at this game, a lot of the things I have been working on have come to fruition. The first thing is that I decided I don't want to play knight g5 here. It used to be my only move, and I would just play it because I didn't know anything else. So that's fixed. I've got this now. And even though I don't know how to play it, I figure it out. And I play actively. You know, black's technically a little better here. But then I just outplay my opponent. So that is what I've been dreaming of, right? Like, that's what I want. Yeah, queen f4, top engine move. Rook takes e8, top engine move. All of this, top moves. Knight g5, top engine move. Queen f6, top engine move. Bishop f7, top engine move. So wow, I'm playing much better. Yeah, that was all top engine moves. So either I'm Hans Niemann in old woman form, or I'm actually getting better at chess. Let's go with the second one. I don't like the first one. Okay, so anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the game. I'm feeling so good about my chess. I actually have an upcoming tournament, the Kings Island Open, that I will be playing in less than a month. And so I've been training hard. I actually have a training plan, which maybe I'll actually make a video and share my training plan with you all and where I am with it. So you can see, and then of course I'll be doing recaps on my Kings Island games as well. So in the meantime, I'm playing a rapid tournament on Saturday, and I'll be playing Parma every Tuesday. to just stay in form and get ready for the tournament. But I'm actually at my highest rating in a long time. I'm at 1773. So yeah, my peak rating is 1791, and I feel like it's very doable to get over 1800 shortly. So that would be a huge milestone for me. I've actually been trying for 3 years, so it's kind of embarrassing that's taken so long. But I did completely rebuild the way that I play chess. I was a d4 player, and I switched to e4 and all gambits. And my rating went all the way back down to 1500, which means I was probably a 1400 player, like when I switched. So I have rebuilt my chess from the ground up. And doing that as a, over 40-year-old is not normal, but I did it. And I feel like pretty soon I can prove that it was worth it. So anyway, I can't say anything yet because I might, who knows, I might collapse, but let's not think that way. I'm going to I'm the best. I'm going to make it. Okay, a little self-talk there. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed the games, and I'll be back with more chess for sure. Okay, so have a great day. Bye.